Wow 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 boom dun 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 boom 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 dun 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 dun.
Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at doing a little bit of math here. Going to be using this wonderful app called BattleScribe to work today on, as you can assume from the title of this video, do some list building. A lot of list building videos out there, they don't really break down the points that things actually cost. So in this small series of videos, I want to go through a couple of different lists I've made based off of the models that I actually own right now, and kind of just talk about my thoughts and feelings about the different styles. And today we're going to start out with the list that is the closest I would manage to come to for getting to a 2,000 point list. This total list should be coming in at about 1,992 points. But again, updates keep happening, so be mindful of when this video was created. At the time of making this video, not the time of upload, time of making it, it was made on November 14th of 2019, with BattleScribe, the app I'm using, having been updated back in on the 11th, so November 11th of 2019. So let's get right into it. For this particular list, we're gonna start off with our HQ slots. Let's make sure that pen writes well. And I'm using a Sharpie here so that way you guys can see it. So we're going to have our HQ, and it's going to be the captain. And this captain is, as I kind of take a look at the app here, he's going to be coming in at about 81 points. Okay, and that's because he's gonna have a power sword, and he's also going to have his master crafted bolt gun. Okay. And that totals up to 81 points, according to my app here. And then for our second HQ choice, we're going to have Lamartie's, and he's going to come in at 100 points flat, and that he can be the warlord if he wants to. That's totally fine. So we have, going to put little bullets next to each unit, and I'll kind of angle the paper, try and angle the paper more so you guys can see it. Now the next thing that we're going to need to be taking a look at is going to be our troops, because you can't have an army without troops. So for this particular list that I've built, it's going to be involving 3 tactical squads, so we'll call them TAC 1. So TAC 1 is going to come in at 150 points, and that's because it's going to be a group of 8 bolters. Gonna be 1 sergeant, and it's gonna have one missile launcher. Okay, the missile launcher itself is going to be costing, just for reference, that's 20 points, and each Marine is 13 points. Each. Okay, so that's how that comes out to here. Let me hold up the paper for you so you guys can see what our progress is so far. So we have Captain, Lamartie's, and then troops. We have our first TAC squad. We're going to be running 10-man TAC squads in this particular build here. So that's going to be the first one. Then the TAC 2. Oh well, they're not consistent casing, whatever. Going to come in at 144 points. It's going to be the same as the first one. Again, 8 bolters. One sergeant, and for this particular squad, it's going to be using the melt-a-gun, which comes in on its own, again not relevant to the total, for about 27 points. And then we have attack 3, which again is going to be the same thing as before, but this squad is only going to be 136 points, making our total last troop squad, which again is going to be 8 bolters, 1 sergeant, and this one's going to have 1 regular flamer, and the points for this guy is going to be 19 points. Okay, and that's including the cost of the Marine in this total, by the way. This 19, 27, and 20 points. Okay, so then we're going to move down to our Death Company. This is super easy to write, so we're going to fit it into this small little gap. We're going to have, or I should say, we should do our, let's bullet point where our troops are located. For our elites, oh, we can underline this actually. We're going to have 2 times of the Death Company. They're going to be bolt, pistol, chain, swords, so nothing, no extra point costs, and it's going to be a group of 15 Death Company of them, I believe. Let me double check. No, 14 Death Company in this particular build with jump packs. So it's going to be 14. It's going to be 14 models. Okay. Per one, there's 2 double, so double this value. So it's going to be 14 models, just so you know, with the jump packs, which is going to come out to a total of 280 points. For 1, so then we times it by 2. So in actuality, it'll come out to another 280 points. So calculator, real quick. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at math. Let's grab that. Let's take a look. 280 plus 280. It's going to be 560 total. It's going to be the actual total of that. And sneaking in over here at the very bottom, before we jump back up to the top for our other stuff, we're going to have our Death Company Dreadnought, who is going to have I'll just tell you, because I'm running out of paper space, trying to keep it all on one piece of paper to make things a little bit easier for you guys. So we'll, let me just pop back to the app. It's going to come in at about 136 points. And that's going to be with the Blood Talons, which I need to change actually. That says wrong one. Hold on. So I'm actually wrong. I apologize. 131 points. The app lied to me. So it's 131 points, and that's coming with Blood Talons, Melt-a-Gun, smoke launchers, and the Storm Bolter. It's going to be all wrapped up there. No fast attack, but we will have 3 heavy support choices. So we'll come up here and go to heavy support. It's going to be 2 times, again 2 times for the ball pred. ball predator, and that's going to come in at 148 points, and they're using the flame storm cannon, and they're also going to be using two heavy flame responses. So that's what their build is going to be. And then we do have a regular predator, which is going to feature a point total of 180 points, and that's coming. It's called the Las, so which is essentially just meaning it's going to be las cannons on both of them. All right, and then for finally to round off the list, we're going to have some dedicated transport, which with the new units I'm going to have, with all the units I have might need to be cut out and changed around. But I do feel dedicated transport is necessary. These dedicated transport are meant to be used tactically with the troops, so that way everyone's kind of protected. So it's going to be for dedicated transport, we're going to have drop pod coming in at 65 points. And then we're going to have 2 times the rhinos, which are going to be 72 points each. So times it by 2, and it's going to come out to 144 points. Okay, so then all of this stuff, the point total, again, like I said before, actually because I fixed the app a little bit, it's actually going to come to about 1,987 points. So that's with all the stuff paid for, and I'm actually going to hold it up for you guys so you can take a look at this particular list. Hopefully it all makes sense where the points are coming from. So it should be pretty good. In terms of command points, we are going for, I believe it's a battalion detachment, so this will be only 5 CP. So not a whole lot of CP in this particular one, but I only have 2 HQ options I'm allowed to bring right now, so I can't really do much in terms of trying to make more detachments. If I had more, I'd obviously do more. But this is going to be the first of many list building ones, and hopefully we can figure. If you guys like this list, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But anyway, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll see you guys next time.